Hey, what's going on, guys? It's One World. Today we're taking a look at the Sixers-Suns game, which was a lot closer than the score made it seem at the end. But the Sixers had some injury issues, a lot of them. Joel Embiid out, Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry, KJ Martin, and Jared McCain out. McCain is out for the year, unfortunately. But looking at their scoring averages, if you add that all up, that's 56 points in scoring they needed to make up for. And so that was a lot to ask, but yeah, Tyrese Maxey showing why he's going to be an all-star, 31 points and 10 assists, shooting 44% from the field. So just a vintage game from Tyrese Maxey, really. Paul George also tried to do that, not very successful, only shot 28% from the field, which is really bad considering that they needed him to really step up. Only had 13 points, which is around his typical scoring average of about 16. But unfortunately, yeah, just not enough for them. But yeah, yeah. I mean, and I've heard people talking about this, but Paul George is not looking like the usual plug and play guy that he usually is. But it's still early in the season, so they got time to to sort that out. And they're really a similar team to the Suns, but I'll get more into that later. And now for the Suns, they actually made an interesting decision, taking out Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic from the starting lineup. So actually both teams were without two starters for different reasons. But yeah, they went with Plumlee and Iguodaro. And Iguodaro had a solid game, finishing with 8 points, 6 boards, shooting 67% from the field. Really solid game. Plumlee did start, but only got 13 minutes. And he did add 7 boards and 2 points. But yeah, I mean, he's a starter, but not getting that many minutes. And then going to that point of them kind of starting, but on the bench, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Bradley Beal actually led the whole team in scoring off the bench with 25. So yeah, I mean, it seemed like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder, which is understandable. I mean, it's been over 10 years since he came off the bench. So I mean, that's just yeah. I mean, I would be wanting to show out, and that's what he did. So yeah, KD, super efficient game. He added 23 points, shot 64% from the field, and then 75% from three, which, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, and then Booker added 10 points, and then Dunn added 15 points, I believe. And yeah, they had just kind of a solid game all around. They had a lot of drive and kick for threes. The Sixers had good ball movement. But yeah, overall, not having their franchise guy, Embiid, not having their backup center, not having their second string point guard, not having KJ Martin, who's a starter. I mean, I just think they were too beaten up. But, all things considered, they put up a good fight. Maxey really did everything he could. And yeah, they're pretty similar. They've had somewhat similar seasons, a lot of injuries. The Suns are a lot more healthy tonight, obviously. But yeah, the Sixers are 11th in the East, and the Suns are 12th in the West. And yeah, so overall, it was a good game. And yeah, that's about all I got. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And the Suns had 14 wins coming into last night's matchup. The Sixers having 16 wins. Going forward, I think Paul George is going to have to step up, especially with Jared McCain out for the year. McCain was averaging about 15 before he went down. And then obviously Joel Embiid needs to stay healthy, which is something that he's struggled with throughout the years. But it sounds like he should be back soon. Nick Nurse said that he's not worried about it long term, saying that it's day to day. That's from ESPN. And for the Suns, I mean, they really need to figure out this whole Jimmy Butler situation. I mean, he's been like changing his hair color like every other day, it seems like. So they need to get that sorted out. I think Bradley Beal is definitely gone. if they make that happen. And then benching Nurkic makes me think he'll be involved in the trade too. Uh, and yeah, I think that would be a good move for him. Just add some more defense. They gave the quote unquote big three a run last year and wasn't that successful. But yeah, I'm excited to see where these teams go from here. I think for the Sixers, I'm not sure that they're going to make any moves, but I definitely could be wrong on that. But yeah, it'll be fun to see how these teams finish up. And you never know, we could see them in the finals. But that's about all I got. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.